To these bad bitches, accolades, got will, son, no castaway. I'm twice as good, get half the praise. Throw a sniper up and I'll blast away. You ain't getting through.
If you want to pack the greatest players in FIFA 17 like Legends, Informs and any other special cards, go to Foot's Catalogue and use the code C4G to get yourself 10% off. Hey guys, Castaway here and welcome to my new squad builder. Today we've got a 200 plus K squad builder, not really including Raheem Sterling's or Jonas's price because I'm not quite sure how much they're worth at the minute and I'm pretty sure they've dropped a lot since I did get them. But starting off, we've got Oblak in goal. He is a good keeper, but I wouldn't say he's the best in the world, but he's a great keeper to use. Like, he does save quite a lot. I am looking to get Jens Lehmann in goal, which means I'll have to change up my squad quite a bit, but that is who we've got in goal. Our first centre-back is PK, and as you can see, I've had a lot of yellow cards in 237 games of him. Quite slow, meaning you sometimes have to take players out, but he's actually a really good aerial player, and he does clear a lot of balls with his head, well, obviously, because he's an aerial player. Anyway, our next centre-back is Godin, my preferred of the two centre-backs, and he just seems to be a lot stronger, and just manages to barge people off the ball a lot more easy, and just manages to sweep up for you. At left back, then we got Bernat. Bernat is a great left back, and I did switch in Gaia at one point to just see who I preferred, but I have preferred Bernat. Last year it would have been Gaia, and he's been a great left back for me. Gets down the wing as well, which is really handy. At right back, then we have got this Scream Hector Bellerin, who I bought for 70k. I'm pretty sure he's dropped in price just a little bit since then, but he's a really, really good card to use. He's got 2 goals for me and 2 assists. He played 48 games. He played quite a lot of games. Could have definitely done better, but he's a really good defender, and he's always there when you need him back. Our first centre mid then is Dele Alli. Dele Alli is a good player this year. Looking to swap him out though for maybe someone like Santi Cazorla, who could possibly do this similar job, maybe a bit better, or Ozil, someone like that, just so I can also improve the rating of my squad at the same time. But a great player to use. And then Anubai in my team, 37 games played, 4 goals scored, 4 assists, and this guy is very good defensively. Like, he plays kind of as a defensive midfielder, even though he's a centre mid, but he is such a good player to use. Like, he is always there, heads like literally every ball that he goes up for, and he's such a good player to use, and he's got a pretty decent shot when I do use him. Then we got Oscar, another great player. Obviously played 244 games and now 78 goals, 44 assists. That shows how much of a good player he is. And he's only had 4 yellow cards, never had a red card though. And we'll go start off with the left winger, who we have got the Scream Douglas Costa card, a great card to use. 54 games played, 12 goals, 8 assists. That's a pretty decent record for a winger. And I normally cut it to the edge of the box, pass it, then pass it again. So that's why he's not got too many assists. But he's still a great player to use. I accidentally went to Dele Alli there, sorry about that. Anyway, we've got Raheem Sterling next, 193 games, 36 goals, and 52 assists. That is a pretty good record for Raheem Sterling. I normally run into the box with him. He's a bit quicker and he's able to outpace people. Shooting-wise, though, his shot, even though it's 80, isn't actually that good. So it's probably best if you do pass it to Jonas if you use this team. And don't feel like you can't get the normal Raheem Sterling card or the normal Jonas card, because you can. They're just not quite as good, but they're still pretty good cards. Anyway, then finally we have got Jonas, the absolute tank of the squad. 253 games played, 288 goals scored, and 70 assists. That's like almost basically 350 things done in 250 games, which is absolutely insane. He's had 4 yellow cards, 2 red cards, and genuinely my favourite player I've ever played with this whole year, and quite like since I played with David Villa on like some of the old FIFA like FIFA 12, he is so good to play with, and he's just so good to shoot with as well. So I really do recommend you getting this, guys. But anyway, this is just like the simple little bench I've gone for. I've gone for a nice cheap bench of players that could be used to bring on, like I got Gaia and stuff, and Abidal, who's a great centre back. I do need to put him back on. He got taken off for this guy here, who I don't actually use. He's just a fill-in Strootman. But basically, that's just the bench if you do want to use that. I have got the Alex Hunter card as well. And if you want a little review on the Alex Hunter card, I could give you that. But all I'm going to say is I played 1 game with him and I did not enjoy it. So, I don't know. You can make your own mind up about that. But thanks for watching this video. I know I haven't been too active recently. Hopefully, I can keep that up. There's a video in the top left-hand corner which is recommended for you to watch specifically. So, yeah. And there's a nice subscribe button down in the bottom right if you want to click that. Thanks for watching and peace.